Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Expecting a new bundle of joy is an incredibly exciting but nerve-wracking time for first-time parents. Our next entrepreneur is out to make that journey easier.
I'm hoping for the best. I'm so much convinced that I'll get the deal. And if I don't get the deal, I'll still continue doing what I do, what I love. Hello, Lion. My name is David Mutuli, director at Millan Baby Shop. We sell newborn clothing and accessories for the age of 0 to 12 months. 95% of our clients are online clients. We have been operational for 11 months. We will be able to get 35,000 followers on our social platforms. We have a Facebook page. We have a website whereby if you are a pregnant or a nursing mom, you can get to our website, pick the items that you want. You are able to pick the size, depending with the size of the baby, 3 months, 6 months. Our future plan is to grow these because we are currently dealing with 0 to 12 months. Would like to grow these to cover kids up to 5 years. And we are looking for 2 million in returns to 20% stake at our business.
A simple, straightforward pitch from David. Unfortunately, that's just the start, and the hard work now begins. The Lions will have a barrage of questions.
So how much revenue have you done in those 11 months?
We have done 1.9 million. Our gross margin is 30 to 35%.
No, very good numbers. So why do you have a financial challenge? Why are you looking for 2 million shillings?
When I started the business, I started with some loan, though I have managed to pay back the loan. Then we started very slow. We didn't have most of the items. We grew pole for the past 11 months. And so for the times that we have been operational, because you are making money, not a lot of money, you are paying the loan, you also have to pay for the operational cost. So you find there is a challenge with the cash flow. So you would like to have more stock to make sure that everything that a baby needs or everything that a customer asks, we are able to deliver, or we have the item. We would like to invest more on marketing so that we can be able to reach more people. When I talk on marketing, the marketing that we are looking at is social media and digital marketer. We would like to have graphics designer so that we're able to create our own content in terms of graphics and the advertisement content, and also to sort out our cash flow so that we are able to operate from the beginning of the month to the end of the month without any problem with cash flow.
I'm trying to think from a growth perspective, if you're putting the money back into the business and you have a 35% margin, within the next 6-7 months, you would have generated more than this. I'm just trying to understand your thinking.
We cannot put back the 35,000 to the business because the 35,000 margin is the one we are using to pay our operational cost. That is
so
right.
This is gross margin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's 35% of your total sales?
Depending on what we sell within that week, it can range between 30, 35, even sometimes can go even up to 40%.
But can even come to 25?
No.
Okay.
The lowest it can go is that percent.
What are the key operational costs being an online business?
It's an online, but we have a physical. We have a physical shop in town. We pay the shop 30,000. We pay a salary of 30,000. And we spend about 25,000 per month on marketing.
How many have made a purchase in the last 90 days?
On a daily basis, we have about 40 conversations. And you can say on average, on a daily basis, we serve about 4 to 5 clients.
What's the average spend per customer?
Most are those who come and spend about 2,000 to 3,000.
What age category is moving fastest?
The one which is moving fast is 0 to 6 months, because that is the age you find the mother is limited in terms of movement. You also find the mother is, they even don't know where to buy these items.
It seems Millan Baby Shop has their model well thought out. Key, though, is the competition.
So a lot of first-time moms go to Biashara Street. They're given that piece of paper, you know, the paper with the list of everything that you need. And then they just buy everything on that list. They spend 25,000 shillings to 30, and then they go home and wait.
Not all of them will afford to go to Biashara Street.
You're saying you're cheaper than Biashara Street?
Our prices are lower.
Yes, they're cheaper.
So what's different? How do you achieve that?
Okay, what we normally look at is to serve the numbers. Low yield, high volume, and also reaching more people through online.
Where do you source?
We source from local suppliers.
What's your competitive advantage in that regard?
We try to interact with the customer, and even you can even order something and on the list, and I tell you, no, you don't have to buy this at this time. You can wait and buy this when the baby is at 6 months.
So how many people do you have interacting with customers?
I personally do, and also my partner also do. We are two of us.
The Lions have heard all they need. Now, which one of them will offer a deal?
For me, SMEs are the drivers of an economy, and you putting this together to set up an enterprise, you're employing people and you're making profits, that's good. From my perspective, I don't have much value to add on this business. The only advice I'd give you is Africanize your logo. It might appeal to more people, and I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
But I think if you continue the way you're going, you should be able to continue being profitable, especially since your biggest strain is done. And I know sometimes the stress of having a loan and having to pay it off can frustrate you, but since you've jumped that hurdle, you can continue the way you're going without necessarily getting an equity partner, in my opinion. I don't see how cash flow is an issue because you're profitable already and people buy cash. Cash flow is normally an issue if people are holding invoices and they're paying you after a couple of days, right? So I'm going to say I'm out, but another niche that you should consider, especially for the online space, is second-hand baby clothes. For 0 to 12 months, the clothes don't generally get as old as you would think. Put a button somewhere on your website where they can sell to you, and then you on-sell for slightly lower even. That's just a low-hanging fruit.
But that's a good idea.
It's a very good idea.
Two lions bow out. Which of the remaining lions will help Millan Baby Shop grow?
I'm a father. I've shopped, especially you need to have diapers, by the way, you know, and call them.
And deliver.
You can deliver in 20 minutes or something. You'll be hot. For now, I'm out, but I wish you all the best.
I think there's definitely a requirement, but just a few observations. So, Biashara Street to start with. Very specialized, right? There's somebody who does diapers, somebody who does clothes, and they're good at it. They push the volume through. It's good that you've brought it all together, but then I think you need to go fully. I'm out, but yeah, we'll leave you with Joanne now.
2 million for 35%.
David came in asking for 2 million shillings for 20% of Millan Baby Shop. Joanne Mwangi wants 35% for the same amount.
35% is a lot of equity. Can we do 30%?
David, you won't recognize this brand in 6 months' time because we're going to sort out every problem that you have. Because when I'm looking at this business, you actually have a very good product, but the marketing is off, and you're not providing the entire range of products that would then maximize your sales. For example, I'll tell you, if you create a package that anybody who buys a certain amount, up to 5,000 shillings, for example, they get a free packet of diapers. Straight away, you're promoting higher purchase. Because if I was at 4,000, I'll buy something else to get to 5. That's how the psychology works. That's what I want to bring to the table.
She'll throw in some cotton wool.
99.9. The cotton wool will be free.
Would you give me a chance to buy back the 5% within 12 months?
You really want it to be at 30? Good reason?
Yeah, okay, because I believe the business have the potential to grow, regardless of the level that it is, and I'm confident that.
You know, David, it's okay to tell her that's what the boss said.
Okay.
In fact, if you had said that, I would already be shaking your hand.
If you tell her that's what we agreed with my wife, atachukua 30.
Okay, we had discussed about it, and we had agreed 30%. But I.
Very excited. For good places, okay? Yeah.
An unexpected leap from Joanne has David shaking on a deal. 2 million for 30% of Millan Baby Shop. This will hopefully see the business move from crawling to running in no time.
Some tension, numbers, some memory got lost. I don't know why. She's a great woman. Yes, she is. And I'm happy our business is going to places.
Next week on Lion's Den.
I've tried pole dancing. That's the most I ever did.
Next, you'll have a broomstick.